If you're loving this podcast, be sure to check out the full lineup. From news and local politics to sports and true crime. Find your next great listen right now at duluthnewstribune.com/podcasts. That's duluthnewstribune.com/podcasts.
Hello, Northlanders. It's Thursday, January 26th. I'm Wyatt Buckner with your Duluth News Tribune Minute, presented by Minnesota Power Employees Credit Union.
The average MPECU member saves over $785 a year in better rates and lower fees. And with MPECU, every ATM is your ATM. With their free checking program, you get ATM fee reimbursements at any ATM anywhere in the U.S. Check out Minnesota Power Employees Credit Union services online at mpecu.com or visit their offices in downtown Duluth, Arrowhead Road, or Miller Trunk Highway.
Now, here's a look at today's headlines. More than 400 laid-off miners will receive unemployment insurance again. Governor Tim Walz on Wednesday signed a bill extending the benefits for the employees laid off since last spring, when Cleveland Cliffs idled its North Shore Mining iron ore mine in Babbitt and pellet plant in Silver Bay. Over 400 of 580 North Shore employees have been out of work since, exhausting their first 26 weeks of unemployment benefits in November. The bill extends benefits for another 26 weeks and is applied retroactively to when the first round ran out. Unemployment benefits are typically about half of someone's usual salary. The extended benefits cost approximately $10.3 million and will be paid for by the state's $1.7 billion Unemployment Insurance Trust Fund, which businesses pay into with taxes. Lawmakers hope the benefits carry the laid-off employees through the remainder of North Shore's closure. April is the earliest North Shore could restart, Cliffs has said. But if closure continues beyond that, lawmakers said they intend to introduce legislation to extend the benefits again. A convicted sex offender is accused of repeatedly assaulting a 12-year-old child while on supervised release from prison. Andrew Bearden Williams, 28 of Duluth, was indicted by a grand jury last week on 14 counts of first-degree criminal sexual conduct, each carrying a mandatory life sentence. Williams was convicted of 2 sex crimes in Cook County involving 2 15-year-old victims, and later admitted to a violation of predatory offender requirements, according to court documents. The present case involves an alleged series of assaults between August and October 2020. Williams was initially charged by complaint in January 2022, but the indictment increases his potential consequences. The grand jury indictment, which is required in order to seek a life sentence, is premised on both Williams' history of sexual abuse and alleged aggravating factors in the new case. A conviction on any of the 14 counts would require a sentence for life imprisonment, but Williams would have the opportunity to petition for parole after a minimum term specified by a judge and would remain subject to supervision for the rest of his life. In 2017, Williams admitted to cutting off his GPS ankle monitor and absconding from his primary residence at a Duluth treatment center. That resulted in an additional 16-month prison term. The November 2020 probation check at his Lincoln Park residence resulted in a conviction for felon in possession of ammunition. He again served jail time, but a 5-year prison term was stayed for 3 years of probation. The defendant's next court appearance is set for March 21st. The COVID-19 testing site at the Duluth Entertainment Convention Center will close Saturday, the Minnesota Department of Health announced Tuesday afternoon. 4 state-run testing sites in Duluth, St. Paul, Brooklyn Park, and the Minneapolis-St. Paul Airport will end their services this weekend. The DEC has offered free COVID tests at Palucci Hall since 2020. The site has had rapid testing, saliva testing, and test-to-treat options. The news release from the Minnesota Department of Health stated options for COVID testing will still be available from the state, including at-home tests. COVID vaccines and boosters are widely available for free to everyone 6 months and older. For more information, contact your healthcare provider or local pharmacy or use the state's vaccine locator at mn.gov/COVID19/vaccine. Now here's a look at your forecast, brought to you by the Women Today's 6th Annual Rosie Awards.
Weather for the Duluth area today, looking at mostly sunny skies, temperatures in the mid-teens. Overnight tonight, we'll be looking at chances of snow moving in and temperatures briefly rising up before dropping on Friday. Chances of snow with windy conditions, and then temperatures keep dropping down to below 0 for Friday night. Getting into Saturday, much colder for this weekend, highs only in the single digits. I'm Storm Tracker meteorologist Robert Pointer.
Thank you to the Rosie Awards for their support. Northland women are a driving force in our community. They are advocates, mentors, volunteers, and leaders. Nominate a special woman you think deserves to be recognized at thewomantoday.com or by email at dearrosie@thewomantoday.com. Nominations are now open and continue through January 31st. Reporting for today's episode was done by Jimmy Lovren, Alex DeRozier, Tom Olson, and Laura Butterbrot. Thank you for listening to Duluth News Tribune Minute. Have a great day, and we'll see you back here tomorrow.